Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown here to talk about Cruella Deville, Cruella the trailer, the 2021 trailer. This is just my thoughts, my opinions, not a reaction video or anything like that. It's just my thoughts. What do I think about the trailer? I actually liked it. I actually like it. Everything in that trailer tells me everything about Cruella, but I want to find out more about her. And the thing is, too, I have like that's one of my favorite Disney villains. You know, you got Hades, you got Hook, you got Maleficent, and right there you got Cruella Deville. Why wouldn't you have her there? And obviously the witch from Snow White, obviously all those classic Disney villains. That Walt Disney was around, obviously. But this trailer got me intrigued. I really would like to watch this movie. And some people are talking about, oh, you're ripping off Joker, Harley Quinn, and all that. But I'm just like, have you seen the other movies with Cruella Deville in it? She acts the same way as what you see in this trailer. You know? I'm not saying I'm a big Cruella Deville fan, basically, but I've seen that character, and I know that character could be done well. For kind of loud, the live action 100 Dalmatian movies 1 and 2, you could talk shit about those movies all you want, but the highlight of that movie was literally Cruella. She was that actress that played Cruella. She is Cruella, and then I hope she gets like a cameo or a reference in this one because why not? Why not? And maybe I don't know if the anime actress that voiced Cruella in the old movies is still around. I don't know. I haven't. Hey, don't kill the person that doesn't know. But if she's not around, then obviously then she's not around. But if she is, then she is. You could still pay references, obviously, to old Disney and all that, and Disney from like around 2001 and 2 and shit. Of what like with the 101 and 102 Dalmatians. I remember as a kid that I always wanted 103 Dalmatians just for the fuck of it. Like you have 101 and 2, just make it 3. you know. But hey, I like the trailer. I do. Like I said, I like it. And there's certain stuff in the trailer that I'm just like, yeah, this is exactly what I think of when I think of Cruella Deville. Like she's and it's nice that we're going to see a little bit of her origin story in a way, because a lot of people might be like, oh, I don't want to know her origins. It's just nice to know that she's just a villain, and then um and she's just going after dogs. And most people are like, you do realize, Disney, that she's a dog killer? I'm like, well, no shit, dude. Disney doesn't care. They might act like they care, but in real life they don't. They really don't care. All right. In a spiritual enlightenment way, they don't give a fuck. Okay. So to them, it's like, who cares? We killed Free Willy and shit. So who gives a fuck? Seriously. Um. So and they killed a lot of animals too in other movies. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't go with Disney at all. It just goes with other movies that do the same thing with animals. So I don't even want to talk about that because you guys should at least know about that stuff, at least a little bit of it. Because how can you not know that? That's common knowledge in Hollywood, anyways. Anyone knows that. Anyone would know that. So there you go. But so I do like the part in the trailer when the Dalmatian dogs are like growling at Cruella and all that. I love that reference and everything like that. In the beginning of the trailer, you see her as a redhead and all that, which is dope. And she's acting again. You seen in this movie, it is an origin movie, but you're actually seeing the origins in the trailer also. And you might not get a full spec of it, but you're getting little bits and pieces because obviously it's a trailer. And I like it. I really do. And the thing is, you know how in 100 Dalmatians 2 that she sees black and white all the time, and then she just becomes crazy and all that? Maybe she's already starting to see that. Maybe this is what she sees, Maybe this is not what they're wearing. Maybe this is actually what she sees, you know? And then when she sees the Dalmatians, that's when she's like, oh, my favorite color, It could be possible. Trust me, there will be origins when she looks at the dogs and she's going to be like, and one of those dogs are probably going to piss her off and probably be like, I'm going to kill that dog or put that dog, something like that with the movie. But and the thing is too, the trailer got a vibe of like, because you see her like carrying like a bottle of scotch or vodka or whatever it is, and I'm just like, wow, like they're actually going a little bit more in depth with this and shit, in my opinion. And that is pretty, like, you really don't see that. I have to applaud Disney for that, to be quite honest, because you really don't see that in their villain roles. I mean, for kind of like the original Cruella did smoke, but and she did also did that in the live action versions, and most likely she's going to do it here. And it's kind of in a way kind of interesting that Disney is going back to, in a way, their roots, or looking back at their old roots and be like, we could take this little hardcore thing and make it right now. And people would be like, Disney's going a little bit edgy. It's like, yeah, we used to be like that until we stopped for a brief moment, or a long, long fucking goddamn time. For crying out loud, there used to be shorts where Mickey Mouse literally pulls the panties of Minnie Mouse and she's crying and he's like, ha ha ha. Disney. Oh, they don't want to show you that on Disney Plus, but but that's a real cartoon. You can actually buy those shorts online and shit. There's like a package and shows Mickey Mouse on it, and I was thinking of buying those because I love cartoons and old style cartoons and shit. But that's one way how I saw that. But again, I think this is fine. I mean, some of the actors that were in the trailer, I was just like, wow, they actually got big actors to do this movie. And Emma Stone, from what I saw from the trailer, she's putting, it looks like she's putting her heart into it, at least. We do need to see the movie, obviously. Again, going back, the movie could be total shit, or the movie could be great. And what you guys think about the trailer? Some people probably hate it, some people probably love it. Me, I like it. I thought it was good. I'm intrigued. And the thing is, too, in the beginning, I thought this was a rumor. I've been hearing this movie coming out for the past, like, probably 3 or 4 years now. And I'm just like, at first I'm like, really? I think that's, come on, man. Because it was a whole round with the Aladdin movie, the Lion King movie and all that. I just didn't give a fuck about that. Then when I heard they're going to do Cruella, I'm just like, fuck you. Why? Why? And then I see the trailer and I'm like, you know what? I thought it was a rumor and everything like that, and now this is real. This movie is real. I did not know it was real because I never researched on this movie at all because I thought it was fake. Literally, Emma Stone as Cruella DeVille. I'm all like, sounds a little bit intriguing. Like, I'm all like, but at the same time, I'm like, that's probably not going to happen. It happened. It happened. And for an actress, Emma Stone, is she perfect? She's not my first choice, but if she's going to play a young Cruella DeVille, hey, she did a good job in the trailer. It looks like she became the part. And you have to condone some actors with that. Some actors might look at the character and be like, oh, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. But they look at the character and be like, okay, I could do this, but let me tweak it a bit so people can be like, oh, I like this version of her, or I like this version of her, or I like this version of her. Same thing with the Jokers and Harley Quinns, guys. Little put that there since everyone's connecting to Joker and Harley Quinn with Cruella and shit. And Corella's a psychopath, guys. Don't you want to see how this bitch became a fucking psychopath? Alright? Seriously. Do you want to see an origins of an orc becoming literally an orc? Most people are like, what? That's something now. But that's really it. Again, I enjoy the trailer. I can't wait to watch it eventually. And what do you guys think? Do you guys look at the trailer and you're like, no, or you probably are like, there's one cool part in the trailer too. I mean, there's many cool parts in the trailer in my opinion, but one part when she's like coming into the like the I don't know, like a meeting and there's like a whole bunch of people around, like the ball or something. I don't know what the fucking like an outfit, like how they like talk about like here's the new outfits we're gonna show and all that. Then they have like meetings and all that. That's probably what they're doing. And then she wears like a white and black outfit and then she puts it on fire and it's all red and shit. That literally reminded me of Lady Gaga. I'm like, that literally looks like Lady Gaga, that she would literally do that. It looks like they took some hodgepodge of like a little bit of Joker, Harley Quinn, a little bit, not as much as people are fucking saying, but a little bit, a little bit inspiration, because get with the times in a way, it's like people like those movies, well, at least what the Joker did, and some people like Harley Quinn, right? So it's like, let me do a couple of things, obviously, but still put that mindset of Cruella DeVille, because Cruella, she's fucking nuts, Maybe they're looking at the Joker movie and being like, what could we do a little bit that we could do with the Cruella movie. You know, like maybe not the same because we're not going for that rated R, but we could probably make it a little bit of like, oh my god, Disney went through that. You know, like it's almost like that. They won't like. It's almost like you know how sometimes Disney can touch rated R, but they not will, but they won't be rated R. It's like that. You'd be like, are you touching that? It's like we touched it, but we're not it. It's like might as well be it if you're touching it, you know. But Disney doesn't want to do that, obviously. So uh, I think that's it. You do get the guys that walk with her in the other movies. You do see them in this movie, and from what you see them from the actors, they literally do look like from the cartoon and the video games and the live action versions. I do. You know the guys that kidnap the dogs that help Cruella Deville. The live action versions and the cartoon versions, I enjoyed them. I really do. And then when I saw them in the trailer here, I'm just like, it could not be them. It could be other people. And then she eventually meets them along the way. But when you see them in here in this trailer, you'd be like, they look like the comic book counterpart, the cartoon counterpart, you know. So at least this one is more. At least this one for me, the characters that the working for Cruella, to me they look closer to the animated one than the one that they did with the live action one. Not to say I hate the live action ones that they picked. I think they did great, to be honest. Even Cruella Deville, the live action original Cruella Deville, she again that actress is she did magnificent. She's the highlight of those movies, in my opinion. And if people hate those movies, you should admit that she's the highlight. She steals the show. She really does. She really does steal the show. And it looks like Emma Stone is paying, you know, a little bit homage or like a page out of her book too, being like, you know what? No, I'm going over the top too. I'm having fun with this shit. For crying out loud, this is a character that's literally a psychopath, and she likes to be, you know, likes to dress all fancy and beautiful and shit. Then eventually she wants to like kill dogs and shit because she just wants to make an outfit out of it. And it's like this woman's crazy. It's like exactly what a perfect movie for Disney to make. Literally, it's a perfect movie in a way. Could this movie suck? Oh yeah, it could suck. But from the trailer, it looks great, and it could be a disaster. But to be honest, at least I'm looking forward to this movie that I looked forward to into Beauty and the fucking goddamn Beast. Fuck that movie. Lion King. Fuck that movie. Yes, I don't care. And Aladdin. Fuck that movie too. All right. The only live action movie that I can think of that Disney has actually made is literally Pete's Dragon. And a lot of people might talk shit about Pete's Dragon, but if you compare to the original and the remake, you'd be like, Pete's Dragon's not bad. Doesn't get a lot of love. A lot of people hate it just because it's right next to the other ones that are literally bad, like Maleficent. And that's why I'm hoping that they do not do this in this movie, the Maleficent route, because I hated what they did with Maleficent. Don't do what you did to Maleficent in those movies, man. That shit took. That's one of the reasons why I didn't watch those movies. Because when I heard they made the Maleficent movie, I'm all like, hey, I'll wait till reviews come out. Then I hear what it is and everything like that. I'm like, what the fuck? In a spiritual enlightenment way, they're doing something. They're telling you something. But as a movie, as for Maleficent, no, no, no. Especially, yeah. I'm sorry, you know. And then when you see Maleficent too, it's like they almost try to be like, "Oh no, we literally like the cartoon, you know, everything that you love about Maleficent, we're literally like that." Then you hear the reviews and you're like, "A war? What was this part of Maleficent?" You know, I just don't want stuff like that to be with Cruella, also because Cruella and Maleficent, Hook, and other all those old classic Disney characters, they're all good characters. Some of them are joke villains, but some of them are not. Like Maleficent and Cruella, they're not joke villains. I think of Hook as a joke villain, but he's still intimidating and still can get the job done and be like, holy shit, he actually did that. And I thought you were a joke, dude. You know, like that. But when you look at Cruella and Maleficent, you know you don't want to mess with them. You don't. Even if you do, they're probably gonna be on you for the rest of your life. You know. So that's just me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and if you like this video, and tell me what you guys think about the trailer. You know, as a lot of people might feel iffy about it and everything like that, but I enjoy it. You know, I really do. That's more I can say for all the other shit that I'm seeing from Disney and everything like that, like the live action Disney reboots and shit, like Lion King and all that shit. So I'm surprised they haven't done Tarzan. They haven't done it because I don't think they have the rights to Tarzan. I don't think they do. One of the reasons why Tarzan hasn't came back for Kingdom Hearts, which I'm like, why? You could do so much, literally, with that world. You really could. But that's just me. I'll see ya.